What is going on with Nikita Dragun? Yesterday, the trans YouTuber was arrested for walking around naked at Miami Beach hotel pool and causing a public disturbance. But what's really shocked fans is that she's currently being held in a men's prison. According to the police report, she was being extremely disorderly at the hotel and got even worse when she was asked to leave. Police say when they got there, Nikita had been causing a disturbance for a long period of time and walking around the pool area completely naked. They asked her to cut it out and she became irate and threw water on the hotel staffers. Once police arrived on the scene, they went with security up to her room where they heard loud music being played. She apparently opened the door after several knocks, but she slammed it again in their faces after they asked her to stop causing a disturbance. From that point on, things escalated very quickly. A few moments later, Nikita opened the door again and asked them, "Do you want more?" She then swung at the security guard and the officer with an open water bottle, which hit them and spilled all over them. Nikita ended up being booked for felony battery on a police officer, misdemeanor disorderly conduct, and misdemeanor battery. She left the high-end Miami Beach hotel in handcuffs, and she was booked at Miami-Dade County's Turner-Guilford Night Correctional Center on a $5,000 bond. A video on TikTok that has since gone viral showed Nikita in a prison jumpsuit on some kind of Zoom call saying, "Can I ask one question? Do I have to stay in the men's unit still?" In response, one of the officers said, "Yeah, I don't make the rules there, but it's a proper accommodation for you." In response, some Twitter users have taken issue with her placement and called it transphobic. As shocking as that news is, just hours before her arrest, Nikita was also kicked out of a nightclub for getting into an altercation with DJ duo Black V-Neck. The musicians told NBC News in a direct message that the fight started when Nikita tried to steal their liquor bottle, and when they told her off, she shoved them. The 26-year-old was then escorted out of the club by 6 security guards. The trans influencer is one of the biggest names in YouTube makeup channels, with over 27 million followers across YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. She started in 2014 and has become very well known online for her videos about her transition, lifestyle content, and makeup videos. But when the news of her arrest hit the internet, for some reason it had a lot of people celebrating and calling for her downfall. This is partly because while Nikita is successful, she's also managed to become one of the most controversial YouTubers to date. In June of 2020, she added her name to the growing list of entitled LA influencers who decided to hold a massive party when the pandemic was at its worst. A ton of her scandals have centered around what many would call appropriation of Black culture and blatant anti-Blackness. Back in 2017, Nikita was called out for blackfishing during a campaign photo shoot. She quickly shot down the accusations by blaming the lighting, saying that she was proud to represent her Vietnamese and Mexican roots in the campaign. Another incident occurred during the 2019 MTV Music Video Awards, when Nikita entered with 3 men on leashes, one of whom happened to be a Black man. Then, in a tweet posted in October of 2020, she asked her followers what race she should be that day. For that tweet, she got absolutely roasted, both by her followers and by fellow YouTubers like Naima Tang, who slammed her for the post. She also stirred up drama in September of 2021 after dropping a song called DICK. She raps about famous men who have DM'd her and ones that she's been with as well. The music video opened up a massive debate in the LGBTQ community because many people felt that she was outing a whole bunch of straight men who didn't want to have that information go public, while others said, well, why does she need to hide her sexual history just because she's a trans woman? Despite the fact that she's been cancelled about a million times, Nikita has always managed to keep her career afloat. But lately, after a series of chaotic public appearances and altercations, it's quite obvious that she's going through a deeper kind of struggle. We know that she's been open about dealing with issues concerning her mental health over the past year. In December, she admitted to her fans that she was involuntarily committed to a psychiatric hospital in Virginia for 8 days starting on Thanksgiving Day. Then in a YouTube video posted in May that has since been deleted, she opened up to her followers and admitted that she'd been diagnosed with bipolar disorder. But realistically, there has to be some kind of underlying reason why her behavior has been so erratic these days. So what do you think about the latest story? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below, and I'll catch you in the next video.